The dragon, the phoenix, the myth and the legend. These are the 20 strongest pirates in the world of One Piece. Let's get started. 20th spot, barely making to the list, is Marco. The right-hand man of Whitebeard is a user of one of the best mythical zone fruits, Tori Tori no Mi Moral Phoenix. He faced all 3 admirers during Marineford War, and a year later he fought against Blackbeard. And in Wano he fought against 2 of the strongest ancient zone users, King and Queen, at once. Although he did not win any of these battles, we can't deny he was always been impressive, fighting against the strongest characters and displaying his insane strength and regeneration power. Definitely deserves being on the list. Another right-hand man king from the Beast Pirates. His Ancient Zone fruit allows him to transform into Pteranodon in addition to his insane Lunarian abilities. When his flames are off, King become extremely fast, but when it is on, he become even more scarier, with his durability being higher than Dragon Kaido. He easily overpowered Red Suit Sanji, fought against Marco, and finally become serious against Zoro, showing his insane stamina as well. Definitely one of the strongest pirates. The first Straw Hat member on the list is Sanji. It's quite tough to decide between him and King, but looking at how Sanji defeated Queen in pretty much one-sided battle once he unlocked the Freight Jump, I have decided to go with him. With this new power, Sanji's already impressive speed become even greater, so much so he turned invisible just by running here and there. Combining it with offense of Ifrit Zamba and his mastery over observation haki, Sanji truly becomes a monster. And let's not forget about the durability boost he gets with this. Stepping one step higher, we have Captain Eustass Kid. His Devil Fruit allows him to control magnetic forces that he can use to attract or repel metal objects. Once awakened, he can also give this property to objects or persons around him by assigning them a certain polarity. Kid is a physical monster with insane endurance and stamina. Alongside Trafalgar Law, he defeated Big Mom, and although they are still far behind their rival Luffy, we can definitely say they are one of the strongest pirates. Talking of Luffy, his first mate Zoro is next. He is among a handful of people capable of using advanced conquerors. It wasn't even been a day Zoro realized he could use conquerors, he already started using advanced version. Which is kinda surprising, but using it he defeated King, showing what he is capable of. Before King, he also fought against Kaido, giving him a huge permanent scar using Asura. Both him and Eustass Kid are physical monsters with insane durability and endurance, but offense wise I think Zoro has upper hand, so I decided to put him slightly higher. With Trafalgar Law, he definitely isn't superior to neither Zoro nor Kid when it comes to strength, but he has something so unique that nobody has, his insane Ope Ope no Mi. This fruit allows him to create a force field or a room, as he says, inside which Law can literally do anything. In his battle against Big Mom, he awakened this fruit, which gives him power to create special rooms like Kroom or Room. Law can directly create those rooms to foreign objects, allowing him to perform insane attacks like Sock Wheelie and Puncture Wheelie. Law also said he improved his haki, making him significantly more stronger during his battle against Blackbeard. And that's the only reason I have decided to rank him above Kid and Zoro. Otherwise, these 3 pirates are pretty much extensible in ranking. Next up, it's right-hand man of Shanks, Ben Beckman. We have never seen him engaged in any battle, but it's safe to say he is second strongest member of the crew. So overall, just a speculation, so he could be even more stronger. But I assume Scoper Gavan from Rosa's crew is further high. His situation is similar as Ben Beckman, except we have seen Gavan clashing with Oden in anime. Now I do believe Oden improved a lot afterwards, but Gavan is at least on this level or higher. Well, it's Kozuki Oden who is next. He's a physical monster capable of doing many crazy things from young age. Haki wise, he can use both advanced armament and conquer Saki. We know how much Haki Enma takes, and the fact that Oden was able to control Enma and Ameno Hakaberi both without any issue tells us how strong his Haki is. He gave permanent scar to Kaido, something that no one could do till next 20 years, and of course he would have actually defeated that Kaido if it was fair. He has insane stamina and endurance too, definitely deserves being this much high. Next, I have Marcel the Teeth, aka Blackbeard. He is the only pirate with 2 Devil Fruit abilities, and on the top of that, it seems like his Haki level also went higher after time skip. Yami Yami no Mi that allows him to absorb anything, and Gura Gura no Mi that gives him power to generate devastating shockwaves. Makes him pretty much unstoppable, but he still has to rise higher in order to be in the top 10, which I'm pretty sure he will. Into the top 10, it's Silver's Rayleigh, right-hand man of Pirate King Roger. He's a Haki monster capable of using all 3 kinds of Haki with advanced version of all of them as well. He can target the specific opponents with his Conqueror's Haki. He clashed with Kizaru and even Blackbeard did not want to mess with him despite his old age. Of course, Blackbeard is stronger now, but seeing his face, I'm pretty sure Rayleigh was stronger in his prime. If you agree on this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's move on. Next, I have former Yonko Charlotte Lin aka Big Mom. Only female on the list, Big Mom is arguably the strongest person ever existed if we only talk about raw strength. At the age of 5, she outmatched multiple giants without any issue, and just damaging her was considered a great feat. On the top of that strength, she has one of the most interesting devil fruit Soronomi that gives her power to manipulate souls, and she can use advanced conquerors and armament as well. She definitely has some issues, especially with her IQ, but no denial, she is crazy. The world's strongest swordman, working under the greatest pirates of all time, Buggy the Clown, is strong enough to give any Yonko a battle of his lifetime. He holds the best sword among all Blackbeard Yuru. He is confirmed to be user of 2 kinds of Haki, but there definitely is possibility he can use Conquerors and its advanced version as well. There are lots of debates around Mihawk versus Shanks, but let's not get into that. But there definitely is possibility Mihawk is stronger, so I may need to increase his power level in the future, but for now 8th spot fits him the best. Number 7, finally it's Luffy, the man who defeated world's strongest creature, Kaido, who was considered undefeatable in one-on-one. Well, Luffy did not defeat him in one-on-one though, cause he also fought many other opponents, but the final battle was still very impressive. Luffy pretty much has all known abilities any One Piece character has, except for swordmanship. He has the rarest kind of devil fruit, and it's awakened. He knows all 3 kinds of Haki, advanced version of all of them, physically is strong enough to clash with Kaido, has insane stamina and endurance, and is pretty fast as well. But he still has some tough time holding on to his strongest form, and he is the main character who is going to improve a lot in future as well. So this spot I think is the best. The strongest pirate right now, it's red-haired Shanks. He's a Haki master capable of using all 3 kinds of it, and its advanced version and maybe even to the next level. His Conqueror's Haki frightened and Admiral himself, and we have seen him doing crazy things in Film Red. Though we have never seen him going all out, he has great portrayal from the early days, enough to be ranked this high. Slightly above him, I have Kaido. The world's strongest creature is great example of a character that knows everything. Insane devil fruit, insane physical strength, insane speed, insane durability, and obviously great Haki knowledge. His devil fruit gives him power to transform into dragon that has devastating attacks, and in his hybrid form, he is said to be undefeatable in any one-on-one battle. He fought many opponents before finally losing to Luffy, but even after losing that fight, he impressed me enough to rank him higher. Now we get into the legend level pirates with Golden Lion Shiki. Other than his devil fruit Fua Fua no Mi that gives him ability to levitate any objects even as big as island and also himself, we are not really familiar with his abilities. The Ad War and the battle against Garp and Saruku I think are enough to rate him as a legend level. Third in the podium, it's Whitebeard. The strongest man was a user of Gura Gura no Mi, arguably the most destructive devil fruit in One Piece. Haki-wise, he was strong enough to clash against Pirate King himself, and his physical strength, insane. Despite his old age, Whitebeard showed us what being the strongest means during Marineford. 100% deserves to be in the top 3. On the same level as Whitebeard is Pirate King Gol D. He did not have devil fruit power, but his Haki was insane. He's strong enough to send someone like Oden flying with a single clash. Even his right hand man is as strong as any other Yonko. With Garp he defeated Rux, then he fought against Garp many times, won against Shiki and had draw against Whitebeard. Number 2 spot fits him the best. There was someone even more stronger than Roger, Roronoa Zoro. He was so strong to defeat him, Marine had to team up with another pirate Roger. He was a captain of Rocks Pirate, consisting of members like Whitebeard, Shiki, Kaido and Big Mom, who all are into the top 10 of this list. No denial, he is the strongest pirate One Piece ever had so far. Well, that's all for this video. Check out this other video for you and see you there.